Okay, so in this podcast, we're going to talk to you about Osho meditative therapy. It's a different one. This is called Osho Born Again, and it's a lovely, lovely process. Very different from the others, but at some level similar also. Yeah, I mean, Sindhu, you want to tell us about Osho Born Again?
Yeah, it's about rediscovering your lost childhood, yeah,
Mm,
to re-enter into your childlike qualities.
mm,
And again, as it is a meditative therapy, it's
mm,
meditation, moment to moment, you're encountering yourself, and it acts as a therapy. So whatever energy that was not freed up or repressed as a child, don't do this, don't do that,
mm,
yeah, you didn't feel free
mm,
and the energy got locked up, it frees up.
mm.
And all that energy is then available for you to go right deep into the meditation,
Right.
to connect to who you really are, your basic natural qualities. I
Mm,
have a couple of lines from Osho that I would like to read.
mhm,
He says, again, you're born, but it is a different birth,
mm,
not out of a father or a mother.
mm.
It is out of your own self.
Hmm. Yeah, so true. Yeah, another meditative therapy, 7 days, 2 hours every day. The first hour, we allow ourselves to be like enter your childhood again, and
Yes.
then you can laugh, jump, cry, whatever you feel like doing. And the next 1 hour, you're just sitting silently, doing nothing. And for me personally, every time I've done this, the second hour, like it's the silence goes so much deeper and so much more easily, I feel like, just and for me, like that 1 hour passes like
So quickly.
so quickly in this one.
Yes.
Like it's this. I mean, if you see, like I think the way the whole system is, we've made this whole life and everything so serious and heavy. If you look at child's picture and there's a picture of another guy, like same person after 20 years, 30, 40, 50 years, and they become so much more like serious, heavy. And there's something they're losing in the process, the whole innocence, the playfulness. So how does this process help? Like, tell us.
See, you are, again, as I said, freeing up your energies.
Mm-hmm.
And, you're doing this inner child work and, you analyze using psychology what my father did, mother did, la da 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 da. Here, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You simply get in touch with your natural qualities, with who you were born with. Yeah. Just, I feel this is such a profound process and such a dignity. That 1 hour, there's no structure. Yeah. That you have to laugh or cry or do gibberish, nothing. You have that space just to be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And that freedom and the joy that comes just to be yourself, doing whatever you wanted to do and really following your energy. Naturally, what your energy wants to do in that moment. And you follow it and you use your own energy to transform your own self.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it says, born again, you are giving birth to your own self, to
Mm-hmm.
your new self. So
Mm-hmm.
shedding away all those layers of conditioning,
Mm-hmm.
yes, that has been instilled on you. Yeah. I remember the parents saying, grow up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, grow up. But actually, in that growing up, we grow old. Yes, we lose our natural innocence, wonder, that charm, that energy, the joy, that playfulness, that's all lost in that wonder and become serious. We become bookworms. We start accumulating knowledge, but that inner knowing, yeah, that those values, they are lost
Mm-hmm.
in the process of achieving something, fulfilling the ambitions, being somebody. Yeah, that whole focus is on get a job, study well, be someone. You lose your natural, real self.
Yeah. I'm just reminded of a story Osho's telling us. It's an anecdote, and he uses each of those to share a message with us. So there is a school, and the teachers asking kindergarten school, teachers asking all the kids, okay, what's your name? And somebody says John, Robert, and there's this boy who says, my name is No. No? Like, what happened? And then you figure out that's how most of the time my papa, mommy call me. It's always like, don't do this, don't do that. And and each of that sort of becomes like each of that sort of blocks our energy, like makes us more smaller, cuts something, and the
We
whole
shrink,
like just because as you were just saying, and I remember my first born again, for a while, say do what you really want to do, what your energy, and I was stuck like, what do I really want to do? Because there is so many years and decades of conditioning to say don't do this, whether it is workplace, school, at home. And by the time, like, you get so regimented in the way you
become a good boy or a good girl, and that image of a good boy and good girl, you lose your natural authenticity and individuality.
Although the society loves it and they really appreciate it.
Of course.
Oh yeah, he's a very obedient boy or whatever. Like,
you learn these methods as a child. Because as a child you're needy for love. So mama, daddy, teachers are going to love me if I'm a good boy, if I follow all the rules and the discipline. But then you lose yourself.
Yeah, but then when you do this process, you once again regain your energy. I mean, the sound of the birds look much better, the green, the mountains, the clouds, everything.
Yeah.
Like there's once again a newness, a freshness in the eyes, and everything feels, I remember I'd come out of the born again process, and if I'm looking at the fish or I'm looking at the eyes of the fish, suddenly I'm seeing something like I've never seen that.
That wonder,
before.
that rapture,
Yeah,
that comes in. Yeah, these natural qualities that every child is born with, the innocence, the wonder, as you said, the freshness.
Yeah.
And also living in the present moment, yes?
Yeah. I'm tempted to share something from Osho. Is it okay if I read it out for that? So, because he says about this great experiment through which you pass basically to achieve your lost childhood again. And when I say your lost childhood, I mean your innocence, your eyes full of wonder, knowing nothing, having nothing, but yet feeling yourself at the top of the world. Those golden moments of wonder, joy, no tension, no worry, no anxiety, they have to be regained, rediscovered. The sage is nothing but the circle that started in your birth, coming all the way, completing, and back to the same point. It just touched me so much. It's such a beautiful process, It's, I don't know, I think something like this should be mandatory in the schools and colleges rather than some other courses. Yeah. So how is it to do it in a group, and how does it help an individual, and how is it to do it here at OSHO Himalayas?
Like any other meditative therapy, it's your own process, but it works collectively, when there are 15, 20, 25 people playing, in that atmosphere. Even though you have these inhibitions initially, you join the gang, you get that energy that supports you.
Yeah.
And of course, it's your own process.
Right.
So the freedom is given to do whatever you want, but we always say, don't harm yourself or others. Don't touch yourself or others.
And I mean, you don't have to play with somebody all the time. You can be with yourself and do your own la 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 or whatever. Like that's also.
I think just being honest, authentic in the moment, and following your energy, whatever it needs to do.
Right.
And the kid is very much in the moment. One moment he's angry, and the other moment he may be laughing. He's not carrying anything. So there's such also like, you get to experience each moment. For me,
Exactly.
it's such a rich experience. There's so much happens in that 1 hour. You go through different
Absolutely.
emotions and the joy, and there's so much energy again that comes out with Born Again. Suddenly there's this lightness and playfulness, and the seriousness just goes away.
Yeah, as you say, energy, this is the second time, so I want to share one more thing coming, which is Osho has shared this. So he's talking about this one big wrestler who comes, big guy, very strong, very solid, a lot of energy, big guy. And okay, there's this master which says, okay, no worries. This small child is there. You see the 1.5-year-old child, whatever he is doing, you do it for the whole day with him. Yeah, no problems. Okay. And the child starts to play. And child really loves the wrestler is trying to follow him through every step. And like after 15 minutes, the wrestler is flat out because the kid has so much energy. And the moment he sees the wrestler following him, he's somersaulting, he's jumping up and down, going up. Oh, and the wrestler was falling flat. I really love that story. Yeah, the energy of the child is something, and in a way we've lost that, so we need to regain that, and no, nothing better than a
Get in
meditative therapy
touch
like.
with our life energy, with our juice, with the joy of life, and again the support of Osho active meditations.
Absolutely.
As it is a 2-hour process. So morning we have dynamic, then we have Kundalini evening, and then we have the evening meeting to really support this process.
Right.
And it can go really, really, really so deep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Coco seems to agree with that point of view. Okay, so yeah, welcome. Come over, enjoy the OSHO Born Again process over here. Take this gift for yourself, go deeper into it. And yeah, as facilitators, we support you. We are around and would love to see you here.
Yes.
Okay. Bye.